Welcome to the Jeff Crilley Show. And now, here's Jeff Crilley.
A mother-daughter duo is starting a rebellious movement of love, guided by the principles of the everyday philanthropy. Love that. Beverly and Ashley are on a mission to change the world one good deed at a time. Ashley and Beverly, welcome to the Jeff Crilley Show.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having us.
Okay, so how did this all start?
Well, it started when I was a little girl. My father served in the military, in the Air Force. But my mother, kept making me go to my closet and find clothes that I didn't wear to donate to people that didn't have clothes. We lived on Okinawa, and she saw a Japanese lady rummaging through our garbage looking for food. And this Japanese lady resorted to drinking a jar of pickle juice. And so my mother started making extra food and wrapping it nicely and putting it out by the garbage utensils so that they would have food to eat.
Wow.
So she taught me that. She was like, the little things in life that you do matter greatly. You maybe you can't change the world, but maybe you can help this Japanese lady. Maybe you can help someone with clothes you're not wearing.
And this really started out an idea, but now it is growing into a revolution. TV show. Ashley Stillwell, Beverly Adams. Ashley, why don't you pick this up? So you've got a TV show.
Yes, we do. We've been working on 2 TV shows. We had one called The Changers, and it featured the Dream Foundation out of Santa Barbara and Los Angeles. And we just tell a beautiful story about a woman that was getting married, and we fulfilled her dream to do so. And so that show aired, and then we've been working on a reality show about our work that we do together. So my mom and I have been working together since 2007.
Wow.
And we're all about just spreading this whole random acts of kindness and love and doing it in a really cool, fun way on TV, hopefully engaging other people and getting them to jump on board with us.
Well, one of the things that impresses me about you is you're really trying to bring some quality programming to the networks because there's so much trash out there now.
Yes.
I mean, my guilty pleasure with my wife is we'll watch the Real Housewives shows, but I can only take so much because it seems like hours of screaming at each other.
Mm-hmm.
And your show is really dedicated to inspiring people to greatness and to be their best self.
Absolutely. Right? The thing is that what Ashley and I have understood, together as a mother and daughter, our happiest times together are when we're doing something kind for someone else. And it doesn't have to be a huge thing, although we've been involved in a lot of big charities in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Just doing anything. I mean, the gift is back to yourself.
Right.
It's like a shock attack. It's so amazing. You feel so good. You can't buy that feeling. And so we want to spread the word that, it's not just about doing something for yourself. The true happiness in life is doing for others. And so that's what we want people to understand.
I know one of your inspirations is Princess Diana. Talk about that.
Okay, so my mom is obsessed with England and everything to do with Great Britain.
Right.
And so I guess whenever I was in school, people told me that I look like Princess Diana when I was in the 8th grade.
Yeah, you do.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
I accept that. I love that. Thank you. And so, yeah, we just have always loved England, through my mom with her obsession.
Yes,
and then
decorating my whole house like it and having dogs from the royal family.
Exactly. But, Princess Diana, she had this amazing duty and role as being princess, but she would go out and go to places that I guess normal people wouldn't normally go to, and she would just give love, and that was her mission. And so we're very encouraged by her and what she did, and we hope to carry on her legacy that she left in doing these acts of love for others.
It's very true. The humanity side of it, Jeff, means so much to us. Like, she would go out of her way to hold the hand of an AIDS patient. And she wasn't afraid for herself. She just wanted to give love to someone that maybe at that time had been ostracized.
Wow.
And we want to carry on that beauty, and we're so thankful for her example.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and one of the things that struck me in watching the pilot for your show is how philanthropy can touch the giver.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a scene in the clip that I saw of a man overcome with emotion because he got to be a part of someone's special day. Talk about that scene and how it touched him.
Well, what we wanted to do was to show the people in Irving that would go to the food bank that they were loved and valued and important, just as we all are. And we threw a picnic for them, and we had a red carpet, and we had them come, and we treated them like we would any high society event, that we've thrown in Dallas. And we had beautiful cakes from Dallas Affairs, giving them a little shout out. They donated them. We had so many wonderful vendors donate. But the people were overcome at that event. The gentleman was overcome because he was like, I never have anyone do this for me.
Wow.
I can't believe that you guys would take time out of your day, to come out here and serve us. So they were the VIPs. So we flipped that on its head, and we're like, no one's a VIP here today but you guys, and we love you, and we just encourage you to go out and love someone else because we love you.
Ashley, tell me about some of your early memories on the planet. Do you remember doing acts of kindness even as a little girl?
Yes, I guess I've always been, I guess you could say, sensitive in the way that my mother has raised me, just to look at your surroundings, just don't focus so much on yourself and what's going on, because, we do that. But just to look around you, and it's been amazing to work with my mom in this field.
Ash.
And it's hard to call it work because it's a life mission.
Well, this is Sarah Crilley, and I just am so inspired by both of you. And I work with my dad, and it's just amazing to, see what you guys are doing and maybe how my dad and I can get involved maybe this holiday season. But what we haven't talked about and touched on with the Jeff Crilley Show is your personalities and how funny you guys are. I want to kind of bring a little bit of that in before we close today.
Sarah.
Because I can't wait to watch your reality show, not just for the giving back part, which is very important,
right?
But y'all are funny.
Thanks.
Tell us about the duct tape.
Okay, well, my husband is a medical oncologist, and he can cure cancer medicine. He is just the most wonderful doctor in the Southwest, but he rigs with duct tape.
Oh, wow. So
Literally.
Yeah.
I need to
Dr.
meet him.
Duct Tape.
I would get along with
Yeah,
him after my light incident.
Yes. Oh, you two would hit it off great. You would get each other at hello.
Yeah, so I totally wrecked my car years ago, and the bumper was dragging on the ground, and he was really just like, no, this isn't going to work. You can't drive around with your bumper dragging on the ground. So next thing I know, I go outside, the bumper is duct taped back onto my car. There's like 5 rolls of duct tape completely. That was his way of fixing it. But hey, it worked.
And he was proud of himself. I just walked down in the garage and rolled my eyes like, he did it again.
Yes.
But it's okay. It's drivable. So we appreciate him very much, too.
No,
But we just have fun together,
Yeah, we're a very close family, so never a dull moment. And
He calls me a cougar. I'm like, what? I'm happily married. But it's just I'm looking for guys for her.
yes.
You are
Oh
so
gosh, you had to bring
funny.
that up on the radio this morning.
Ash, no way, you're single?
Yes.
Seriously?
Hashtag single over
we're,
here.
We're periscoping this. If
gosh.
if you have a question or want to take Ashley out,
What kind of guys are you into?
Oh gosh, don't put me on this.
What's your type?
What is my type, Mom? I don't know.
I don't think he exists. That's the thing. That's the type.
Hashtag six
he's got to love Great Britain.
No.
He's
Yeah.
gotta get back to charity.
Absolutely. That's key.
He has to be encouraging. He has to be kind. He has to be patient, peaceful,
Thanks, Mom.
Gotta put
gentle.
up with the goofy family.
Has to
Goofy.
put up with this big old goofy family and all the duct tape. I went to the University of Texas, so I'm a Longhorn. So, yeah.
Hotty toddy.
Yeah, that's something that, my mom wishes that I went to Ole Miss, and she never lets that go. But
No, but I wish I had gone to Ole Miss and I didn't get to go. So seriously, every football season, they would put out UT Hook 'em Horns, and I would take them down and put out, Ole Miss Rebs.
yeah.
And so they didn't believe me that I was so serious about being from the South and wanting to attend this university, until Ashley and I took a trip to Oxford, and I was driving the car past Ole Miss campus, and I started bawling my eyes out.
That's because Oxford is very English with
Oh,
the
yes.
double-decker
Of
bus
course.
and
Yes,
everything.
it's a sister city of Oxford, England, I believe.
Of course.
Anyway.
Well, I know. So, with my daughter working with me at Real News PR, she has strengths that I don't have. She's more organized. She's a better manager than I am. As you describe your own relationship, who's got strengths in what area?
I'm a Jeff.
Okay.
Ashley's a Sarah.
Yeah, she's the big picture thinker,
Right.
entrepreneur. I'm entrepreneurial as well, but big picture, just
I don't like details. I just want to be in my
Dreamer.
happy place.
That's it.
I just want to do what I do and not worry about all those little details.
And I'm very, let's get to it, lady. We got details. We're the yin and the yang. We complement each other very well.
I'm like, Ash, let's get to work. Okay, let's meet for lunch first because I'm really hungry. Okay, well then, can we just run by North Park?
I'm like, no, we cannot.
This is why your show is going to take off, because I think everybody's going to fall in love with it. I mean, you guys
Thank
are
you.
absolutely real.
Well,
Thank
you're
you.
awesome,
It's-
Jeff.
Well, let's do this in the last minute. Let's talk about philanthropy and just this revolution that you guys want to start. What's a good way for somebody to begin if they're not doing anything philanthropic? What's a good way to start?
And also your website, too.
Yes.
Oh, okay. A good way to start is just open your eyes. Like, take the blinders off your eyes. Every single day, there are so many opportunities that human beings are given to do something kind, generous, selfless. So just take the blinders off your eyes and look and see. Like, I have all kinds of friends at the grocery store just because I'm kind to them, and they hook me up. When I go in to get groceries, there's thousands of people in line, and they open a free line just for me. So it pays off. I mean, I don't do it for that reason.
Right.
But anyway,
It's just being kind and just doing small things, whatever it is. It could be monetary. It could be volunteer 1 hour a month at your favorite charity. It could be holding a door open for somebody. It could be not honking your horn and just
the
spreading
honking
this.
of the horn is kind of
Tacky.
not too good.
Yeah, because it's very contagious. Once somebody starts, treating you with kindness and going,
I agree. What's the website? How can people learn more?
BeverlyAdamsEntertainment.com, and we have another BeverlyAdamsHoldings.com. So the two of those, we give examples of what we do, and we have some video clips as well.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being on the Jeff Crilley Show.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Jeff.
We'll
Thanks,
see you next
Sarah.
week. Okay.
KFXR, Dallas, Fort Worth. Talk Radio 1190.
An iHeartRadio station.